Hurricanes and tornadoes are two of the biggest storms that can impact the earth. On a typical day, gentle breezes blow across our land, bringing in cool air, but not all winds are calm. Storms known as hurricanes and tornadoes can cause a lot of destruction. Scientists have been studying hurricanes only for about 100 years, but there is evidence of hurricanes in Alabama and Florida about 3,000 years ago. Dating back to Mayan history, Hurricane was the name of one of their gods who, they believed, blew his breath across the water and brought forth dry land. Hurricanes are severe tropical storms that gather heat and energy through contact with warm ocean waters. Evaporation from seawater increases their power. Hurricanes rotate in counterclockwise direction around an eye. Hurricanes have winds at least 74 miles per hour. Heavy waves are called storm surges. Storm surges are very dangerous and a major reason why you must stay away from the ocean during a hurricane. Hurricanes are classified into 5 categories based on their wind speeds and potential to cause damage. The National Hurricane Center, which is part of the National Weather Service and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, tracks tropical storms and hurricanes. Hurricane watches and warnings are issued when the storm gets close to the U.S. In the U.S., the official hurricane season is from June 1st to November 30th, but hurricanes can happen any time of the year. All hurricanes are given names to help us identify storms. A few hurricane names are Katrina and Rita. Hurricane Katrina cost $75 billion and Hurricane Rita cost $10 billion to rebuild. The National Hurricane Center issues a hurricane watch 24 to 36 hours before expected landfall. Hurricane warnings are issued 24 hours in advance. This usually occurs along the coastline. It is not wise to ignore an evacuation order. If you are staying in an area that could be hit by a hurricane, you need to be in a sturdy shelter. Secure or bring inside loose items that are outside, such as chairs or flower pots. So the best safety measure you can take is to get out of the hurricane's path and do it early. Tornadoes are nature's most violent storms. Tornadoes must always be taken seriously. Tornadoes can be very dangerous, sometimes even deadly. Tornadoes come from powerful thunderstorms and appear as rotating funnel-shaped clouds. Tornado winds can reach 300 miles per hour. They cause damage when they touch down on the ground. They can damage an area 1 mile wide and 50 miles long. Every state is at some risk, but states in Tornado Alley have the highest risk. Tornadoes can form any time of the year, but the season runs from March to August. Tornadoes are hard to predict. Most of the time you will only have a few minutes warning. A tornado watch is when tornadoes are possible in your area. No tornado has been spotted, but it could happen. A tornado warning is when a tornado has been seen, and you should take shelter immediately in a place without windows, such as your bathroom or your basement. There are important things you can do to protect you and your home before a tornado strikes, while the sun is still shining. Talk to your parents about taking the following prevention measures before a tornado strikes. Keep your ears open. Buy a weather radio which broadcasts weather alerts. Know your risk. Research tornadoes at the library. Know where to go. Call your American Red Cross chapter to find out if you are at risk in your area. Talk to your parents about having a plan for shelter and an out-of-state family contact in case you must relocate after a disaster. If you are in school when a tornado happens, make sure you follow instructions. Build a safe room. Don't lose your roof to high winds. Have your parents install a safe roof that can attach to the walls. Have mom and dad talk to your local building official about additional actions you can take. Make a list of items to bring inside. Don't forget your pet. Hurricanes and tornadoes are very dangerous. If you live by the sea where hurricanes develop or on land where tornadoes are created, Make sure you take the necessary safety measures to protect your life as well as other loved ones.